In Iraq, at least 64 people were killed in an attack on a Sunni mosque. It happened at a village in the Diyala province northeast of Baghdad. Police say a suicide bomber blew himself up. Then militants opened fire on worshippers during Friday prayers. It's not clear if the attack was carried out by Shiite militiamen or the Islamic State extremist group. Word of the mosque attack caused Sunni lawmakers to pull out of talks on forming a new government. And there are more U.S. air raids on Islamic State targets near the strategically important Mosul Dam. IS militants controlled the dam for weeks, triggering fears the group could possibly blow the dam, putting hundreds of thousands at risk. CCTV's Callebs was among a small group of journalists who visited the site, an area that remains scattered with explosives and booby traps. He joins us now live from Erbil. Sean.
Well, Elaine, it's Peshmerga fighting forces have clear control of that dam tonight. But U.S.-led airstrikes continue in the region. It is a clear sign of the work that needs to be done if troops are going to continue to root out the Islamic State militants.
The aftermath paints a picture of devastation. Vehicles belonging to the terrorist organization, the Islamic State, litter the road for more than a dozen kilometers leading up to the heart of the Mosul Dam, including one massive crater.
They have become a strong group. It's not a terrorist organization, but a terrorist state that is very, very strong.
Peshmerga special forces are lined up proudly, in charge. It took weeks for the Peshmerga, Kurdistan's fighting force, along with the Iraqi army, to wrestle control of the dam from the IS militants. General Mansour Barzani, the son of Kurdistan's president, commands Peshmerga special forces.
We are not fighting alone. This fight will liberate the whole international community from terrorism, because if the terrorists control Kurdistan today, I'm sure they will control other countries tomorrow.
Even now, not far away, U.S. fighter jets and drones continue to bomb Islamic State targets with no let-up in sight. Without the help of American air power, Peshmerga troops say they would remain outgunned by the Islamic State and still fighting for this facility.
We aren't asking for support with troops, but we are asking for weapons and ammunition because we don't have them. The IS terrorists do, after capturing a lot of weapons from the Iraqi army.
The nation's largest dam, it is vital to the region, providing electricity to Mosul, only 20 kilometers away, as well as water for much of the country.
The water looks calm as it leaves the Mosul Dam and flows into the Tigris River. But what is clear is the strategic importance of this facility. Experts say if it were to breach or burst, a tsunami-type wave would be unleashed, causing severe flooding in the city of Mosul in just 3 hours. 4 days later, punishing floodwaters would then hit Baghdad.
Peshmerga fighters say they were hit with waves of suicide bombers during the fight, and that the Islamic State insurgents left booby traps amid wreckage along the dam.
The Peshmerga blew up the bombs they could with their Dushka guns, and some devices were detonated by the IS themselves. After that, engineers came in and defused the remaining roadside bombs.
Quiet and serene, but for how long? The heart of the Islamic State war machine is a short drive from here. And with so much at stake, Kurdistan knows it could just be a matter of time before terrorists lash out again.
There is very little time to relish the victory the Peshmerga forces recently enjoyed. There are already renewed fighting in the area to the west in Jalawa as the Peshmerga forces try and push the Islamic State forces out of that area, and also reports that there are also movements down in the Kirkuk area, an area that is rich in oil and also has strong ties to Baghdad. So a lot going on here in the landscape tonight. Elaine?
All right, CCTV's Callebs reporting live from Erbil.